Malibu Barbie is remembered for her long blonde hair, bright blue eyes, and thin frame. The toy essentially represents the California dream, living on a beachfront house with a stunning view of the Pacific Ocean, lounging around in a bathing suit, and having an incredibly chic wardrobe. What you might not know is that the person who inspired Barbie didn't live such a carefree life. In fact, Sharon Tate was slain by members of the infamous Manson family. It was such a horrific crime that it's still discussed to this day. This is the story of how Tate came to be associated with Malibu Barbie. The original Barbie doll was launched in 1959 by Mattel, with the company's co-founder, Ruth Handler, the one behind the toy's inception. She was inspired by the German Bild Lilly doll and debuted as a teenage fashion model with a blonde ponytail and a black and white striped swimsuit. Throughout the 1960s, Barbie's wardrobe and accessories reflected the era's fashion trends, with an emphasis on haute couture-inspired designs and elegance. Early iterations primarily focused on adult roles and aspirations, as well as her glamorous lifestyle with her boyfriend Ken, who was introduced in 1961. While Barbie celebrated the possibilities of womanhood, she faced criticism from supporters of the second-wave feminist movement who called out the doll for promoting unrealistic beauty standards and a lack of diversity. Feminists pointed to her skin color and body type, arguing that if Barbie were a real person, she'd be too thin to even menstruate. This ultimately led to a drastic drop in sales by the early 1970s. Mattel realized it needed to rebrand Barbie to ensure the toy continued to sell. In 1971, the company debuted its new Malibu Barbie. Mattel transformed Barbie to reflect the societal changes and cultural shifts of the era. With her sun-kissed tan, blue swimsuit, and long blonde hair, she embodied the carefree California lifestyle. Barbie now also came with a surfboard to show consumers that, unlike her predecessors, this version of the doll was interested in sports and physical activity, rather than housework and materialism. Mattel also diversified the world of Barbie. Christy, one of Malibu Barbie's first African-American friends, gained prominence, and other ethnically diverse dolls followed, making the toys more inclusive. Additionally, Barbie's career choices expanded, showcasing her as a doctor, surgeon, business executive, and even a political candidate, all to align with the feminist movement and the evolving roles of women in the workplace. Through these changes, Mattel ensured Barbie remained relevant in society. In 1967, Sharon Tate starred in the beach comedy Don't Make Waves. She portrayed the character Malibu, a surfer who lounged on the beach in fashionable bikinis. Prior to the film, Tate appeared primarily in television shows, and while she went on to earn a Golden Globe nomination for her role in Valley of the Dolls in 1967, Don't Make Waves is widely considered her debut movie. Tate embodied the ideal California lifestyle in the film. She had long, straight blonde hair and emanated a hip, beachy vibe in her attitude and style. According to her sister Deborah, she not only appeared in promos for the movie, but also in advertisements for sunscreen brand Coppertone, further solidifying her as a surfer girl. Interestingly enough, the new Malibu Barbie wore a swimsuit that was very similar to the one Tate wore in Don't Make Waves. While not the same type of suit, Barbie's was the same color as the one Tate had worn. Similarly, Tate was most comfortable barefoot, meaning it was only fitting that Malibu Barbie came barefoot in her box. The unveiling of Malibu Barbie occurred 2 years after Tate's murder. While Mattel has never publicly come out citing she was the doll's inspiration, the resemblance between the two is uncanny and hardly coincidental. What do you think?